Welcome to Arts Online, our guide to upcoming artistic and cultural activities for people to enjoy, many of them sponsored by the Arts Council of Northern Ireland. And joining us to round up this week's packed schedule of events is Ciaran Scullion, Head of Music and Opera with the Arts Council. So Ciaran, first of all, it's a pleasure as always to speak to you for this week's What's On Guide.
Hello Ciaran, it's great to see you.
And you. So beginning with festivals, and the Obon Japanese Festival returns to Derry.
The Foyle Obon Japanese Festival returns in spectacular style to Derry, Londonderry, on Saturday, May 24th, with a landmark headline performance by two members of Kodo, Japan's most internationally acclaimed taiko drumming ensemble. The Foyle Obon Japanese Festival is a joyful celebration of Japanese music, dance, arts and community spirit. Open to all, the festival transforms the beautiful grounds of the Play Trail into a little Tokyo, featuring live performances of community and performance taiko, traditional Japanese, dance, arts, crafts and sushi workshops, games, Japanese folk tales and traditional kakigori ices. An afternoon of family-friendly activities inspired by the Japanese summer festival tradition on Obon festivals. And for booking and more information, visit the website.
The Belfast Book Festival returns this June.
Yes, the 15th edition of the Belfast Book Festival returns to the Crescent Arts Centre from June 5th to 12th with highlights including Art of Translation, an exhibition curated by Anna Morrison running now till the end of June. Pathways to Publication is a panel discussion for writers, June 5th. Short Stories from the North, Martin Doyle, Declan Mead and Tara McAvoy on June 5th. Celebrating the work of Michael Longley, hosted by Paul Muldoon, June 7th. Mind Your Language, Jan Carson and Clara Ministral in conversation on June 7th. For all this and much more, visit the Belfast Book Festival website.
Belfast Trad Fest Summer School is back.
The Belfast Trad Fest and Summer School is back from July 27th to August 3rd with a packed programme of concerts and workshops at the popular summer school. Concert highlights include Gutcha, John Doyle and Mick McCauley, July 30th at the Empire Music Hall, Matt Malloy, John Carty and Brian McGrath at the Mandela Hall, August 1st. It's Julie Fowlis, Eamon Durley, Zoe Conway and John McIntyre with the Ulster Orchestra, August 2nd at the Mandela Hall. Dervish, Notify, the Irish Concertina Orchestra, Cormac McCarthy and the MGCE Concert Orchestra in the Ulster Hall, July 27th. Erla O'Leonard and Tim Eddy at the Empire Music Hall on July 31st, and Moxie and the Canaris Quintet at the Mandela Hall on August 2nd. Tickets are available now and places at the summer school can be booked at the Belfast Traditional Music website.
Film, literature, drama and dance next, and there's a series of performances coming up at the Derry Playhouse.
The Playhouse in Derry, Londonderry presents National Theatre live screening A Streetcar Named Desire, June 5th. It's Brassneck Theatre Company and the Anthem for Dissatisfaction on June 11th. Owen Ryan presents Trolled, a one-man biographical drama on June 19th. And Rory Conahan presents Lies Where It Falls on June 20th. For all this and more, visit the Derry Playhouse website.
There's a busy programme at the Millennium Forum.
Yes, the Millennium Forum offers a range of regular accessible events, including Act Your Age, age-friendly drama group, 2 sessions a month. Moves and Melodies is an age-friendly song and dance workshop, a monthly event. The dementia-friendly tea dances also occur monthly, as do the Energy of Light 15 Plus Disco. And weekly event is the Sensory Musical Theatre. To view all of the events, visit the Millennium Forum website.
There's a busy programme at the MEC.
Events continue this June at the MAC with Anthem for Dissatisfaction by Gina Donnelly, June 5th to 7th. It's the Grease School edition on June 7th. I've Lost My Bobble Hat, a new Nick Cope family show on June 8th. It's the Psychology of Psychopaths on June 11th, and Music with Absent Mind on June 13th. Running from June 15th to September 28th, it's the Dance Inspirations Express Yourself live tour. And Further Adventures in Womaning is presented on June 20th. For all this and more, visit themaclive.com.
The Strand Arts Centre has a number of events coming up.
At the Strand Arts Centre on May 24th to 25th is a special screening of Rocky inside Hollywood's boutique boxing gym, Hooked, complete with a talk from founder Jack McBride, a free drink and an optional boxing session earlier in the day. Silver Screenings at the Belmont Bowling Club is every Thursday at 2 p.m. It's a great opportunity not just to see a movie classic, but also for people to meet and interact and enjoy a trip down memory lane. Films are chosen with seniors in mind, but open to anyone who loves a classic movie. Tickets are £4 and include free tea, coffee and biscuits. For more information, visit the Strand Arts Centre website.
Music Next and Belfast Philharmonic Choir are celebrating 150 years.
Yes, the Belfast Philharmonic Choir presents its 150th season gala finale at the Ulster Hall with the Belfast Philharmonic Choir, Youth Choir and Chamber Choirs. The event takes place at 7:30 p.m. on Saturday, May 24th. Join the Belfast Philharmonic Choir as it celebrates the closing of a very special 150th anniversary season with the world premiere of The Offing by composer Elaine Agnew and writer Sinead Morrissey. Conducted by the chorus director James Grossmith, the concert will feature the Belfast Philharmonic Youth and Chamber Choirs, the accompanist Gail Evans and the musicians from the Ulster Orchestra. For booking and more information, visit the Belfast Philharmonic website.
NI Opera has a number of shows coming up.
The season at Northern Ireland Opera continues with Le Voix Humaine at the Everyman in Cork, June 5th. Morning Melodies, the golden age of the musical, on June 11th. The Glenarm Festival of Voice, August 22nd to 24th. And Follies, September 30th to 20th at the Grand Opera House. Northern Ireland Opera's next major production at the Grand Opera House is Follies, winner of 7 Tony Awards on its debut on Broadway in 1971. With music and lyrics by Stephen Sondheim, book by James Goldman, this legendary work features unforgettable songs including Broadway Baby, I'm Still Here, Could I Leave You and Losing My Mind. Follies will be directed by Cameron Menzies, Artistic Director of Northern Ireland Opera. For booking and more information on all events, visit niopera.com.
Moving On Music presents a number of concerts.
Great music continues with Moving On Music. On June 2nd at the Crescent Arts Centre with Tengar, it's Eric Chenu at the American Bar on June 3rd. Josephine Foster at the Black Box, June 8th. Alistair Roberts at the Crescent Arts Centre on August 16th. On September 12th, it's Poor Creature at the Duncairn and Darry Farrell at the Empire on September 25th. For more information, visit movingonmusic.com.
The Ulster Orchestra has a number of performances coming up.
Yes, it's a blockbuster end to the Ulster Orchestra's season on May 30th, featuring Shostakovich's Fifth Symphony and the Walton Cello Concerto. The On Your Doorstep tour throughout Northern Ireland continues on June 20th at Bangor Abbey, on June 21st at the Seamus Heaney Home Place, and at the Hill of the O'Neill on September 7th. This August, the Ulster Orchestra partners with Belfast Tradfest, Julie Files, Eamon Durley, Zoe Conway and John McIntyre, August 22nd. For the full programme, visit the Ulster Orchestra website.
Community Arts Next and the Duncairn has a number of events coming up.
Live music continues at the Duncairn this May and June with the Gustavus Jazz Ensemble from Minnesota on May 25th. It's Ciaran Scullion on May 30th. A concert for young people on June 7th. And Souvenirs, Aisling Irwin and Niamh O'Brien and Daniel Luke on June 20th. The Duncairn also has a range of workshops and craft classes and courses. And for further details, visit the Duncairn website.
Circusville has a number of projects working with young people.
Circusville presents Circus Explored, an all-Ireland project delivering events on June 7th for Crinne na nOg, the Day of Children's Creativity, and an ongoing collaboration between 6 youth circus organisations across the island of Ireland: Circusville, Galway Community Circus, Circus Factory Cork, Dublin Circus Project, Cloughjordan Circus Club and In Your Space Circus Derry. Circusville also currently have some class spaces available for 2 to 3-year-olds and 12 to 15-year-olds. To find out more or book a spot for your young person, get in touch with them at classes@circusville.org. For more information, visit the Circusville website.
Finishing with visual arts, and the MAC has an exhibition across all of its gallery spaces.
The MAC presents We Lose Sight of the Night, an exhibition by Aisling O'Brien across all 3 galleries at the MAC from April 17th to June 22nd. Aisling O'Brien's exhibition We Lose Sight of the Night is the first in a series of exhibitions which address climate and environmental change. O'Brien, born in Galway, is a Belfast-based artist. Her practice explores the relationships between art and science and manifests variously as sculpture, installation, animation and site-specific projects. For more information, visit themaclive.com.
Belfast Exposed has 2 new exhibitions in its galleries.
Yes, Belfast Exposed presents Ulster University MFA Photography exhibition in Gallery 1, running now to May 30th. And in Gallery 2, it's Between the Lines, capturing liminality and inclusive young masculinities by Brona Cor McNichol, running now till May 30th. For more information, visit belfastexposed.com.
There are 2 exhibitions on at the Golden Thread Gallery.
The Golden Thread Gallery is delighted to present Stay a While, new work by Belfast sculptor Stuart Calvin in the Lower Gallery, running to June 7th. Calvin's cultural work explores themes of human fragility and the search for meaning in a world marked by political turmoil, societal collapse, and environmental anxiety. Decoys and Ghosts by John Rainey is an exhibition running from April 12th to June 7th. An ambitious exploration of 2 recurring sculptural themes in John Rainey's work over the last decade: imitation and revisiting. Materials, their histories and associated processes have always formed a core component of his practice. Golden Thread also has a range of other events, including drop-in sessions and workshops. For all of this and more, visit the Golden Thread Gallery website.
There's a new eco project at Void Arts Centre.
Void Arts Centre presents The Wishing Forest, running now till June 7th. It's a long-term socio-ecological art project which aims to instigate a collective rethinking of how local institutions can collaborate on life-nurturing commitments that benefit more than human communities. Titled after a poem by Seamus Heaney, The Wishing Forest seeks to repurpose modern institutional tools, such as the tradition of artwork acquisitions by public art collections, in order to restore biodiverse woodlands. In doing so, the project thinks through ways in which forestry can be redefined as an artistic process in its own right. Visit the Derry Void website for more information.
The Centre for Contemporary Art has a new group exhibition.
CCA Derry Londonderry presents Take Hold, an exhibition curated by Rachel Botha. Take Hold explores hope as a practice in the face of crisis through diverse artistic mediums, featuring works by 9 artists. It reimagines hope as a tool for resistance, interconnectedness, and action. running from March 28th to June 7th. Visit the CCA Derry Londonderry website for more information.
There's a new initiative showcasing artistic talent in Bangor.
Late Night Art Bangor is an initiative aiming to share Bangor's amazing arts and cultural venues and showcases the creatives who live and work there. On the last Thursday of every month from 6 to 9 p.m, you can enjoy open house across Bangor. All you need is to share the goal of creating a vibrant arts community. For more information, visit latenightartbangor.com.
And finally, if audiences would like to keep up to date or get in touch with the Arts Council, how can they do so? And if any artists or art organisations would like to have their events featured as part of the What's On Gate, how can they do that?
To find out more about what's going on in the arts, you can look at the Arts Council's website and our social media. And if you want to promote your work through the What's On Guide, get in touch with us.
Ciaran, once again, thank you for joining us for this week's edition of the What's On Gate.
Thanks, Ciaran. See you next time.